Ah, there he is, the Terminator. Oh, wait, no, that's a different game.
No, this is the Vault Survivor.
Right, yes. Anyway, I am DM and he is Chaos Arcade. Welcome to RoboCop Rogue City. This is a game released in 2023, made by Theon, who also made Terminator Resistance earlier. And in the same vein, it is basically a love letter to the fans of the franchise. While also being a pretty decent game in its own right. So, this was... as far as 2023 goes, this was probably my favorite game of the year. It's not the best game of the year, but it's probably the one I had the most fun with.
That's some pretty strong praise considering how stacked 2023 was in terms of games.
Now, to be fair, I was kind of disappointed by a few of the big releases, but we won't get into that right now. Yes, we do want to start a new game from the beginning. You can only have one playthrough active, but it does make checkpoints for like every level and every major checkpoint, so it's fine. Now, I think easy actually is the most authentic RoboCop experience, so I considered going with that. But it might get a little bit boring to watch, so let's go with normal for now and see how that goes.
As long as we're not dealing with like horrible damage sponges, I think we'll be okay.
You give us 3 minutes, and we give you the world. Good evening. I'm Casey Wong. A military submarine that went missing over 3 years ago has suddenly reappeared in the Baltic Sea. Confused seamen mistakenly opened fire on the last Lapland reservation, killing 12. Thankfully, our homesick sailors are back on U.S. soil. Welcome back, boys. In local news, a new crime wave that is sweeping Detroit has already claimed the lives of 21 police officers. Here's a statement from the head of OCP, Omni Consumer Products, that's funding and running the Detroit Police Department.
Old Detroit has a cancer, and that cancer is crime. It must be cut out, and OCP holds the scalpel.
According to our sources, the attacks were aimed at catching the attention of a man whose identity remains unknown. This dangerous new guy in town seems to have his eye on doing business in old Detroit.
Your filthy hands off me. Shut
I'm sorry. There seems to be a
disturbance? I'm a big fan. Now move! Don't adjust your television sets. Your regularly scheduled program will be back shortly. Now, this message goes out to the new guy in town. It seems that you're looking to spend some money in this great city of ours. I'm here to tell you that the Torchheads are open for business. You may have heard of us as the #1 supplier of nuke in old Detroit. The most potent, addictive drug available in front of every convenience store, school, or library near you. But that's not all we're capable of. Let's get you up here. We'll get Officer Howard to illustrate the point. You see, Officer Howard made a drug bust that cost us a lot of money. We want to reward this dutiful officer with a performance bonus. A lifetime supply of nuke. Oh man, you're gonna have the time of your life. There you go. Enjoy. New guy, us Torchheads are more than capable of doing whatever you need done in our city. So what is it, huh? Arson, smuggling, drug dealing, good old-fashioned murder. We do it all. You've got the money, we've got the power. So let's talk.
Oh man, I can save $1 on this fine CRT.
What a steal! In 2024, unironically, that looks like a steal.
Speaking of steel...
Good to see you, Murphy. Lieutenant's at the main entrance to the TV station.
Right, and we are here in beautiful scenic downtown Detroit. And it seems there is a bit of a situation at the Channel 9 building, so...
Judgment Day is here!
I can see why people were complaining that this looked like Fallout 3's UI now. But, yeah, this is also very true to the movie, so...
Yeah, one thing here is that there's a bit of a, shall we say, frame time judder going on. That is because of the recording. There's something weird going on with the 60 FPS cap. It's even worse when you're using Nvidia Share like I was during this first session. It's not like completely horrible, but it can be a bit distracting if you're sensitive to that sort of thing, so I do apologize, but I couldn't really do much about it. Cat?
Hey, look, a cat.
Carry on.
I wouldn't bother. I already ran the plates.
You should know by now, when it comes to evidence, we're hoarders.
Now also, even though the character models and animations are not the greatest, shall we say? Oh, hold on. Yeah, you are definitely gonna run short of body bags once I'm done here. Yeah, while the characters are not that great, I think the environments in this game look absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, this map looks gorgeous.
It's not arguably even the best looking one.
We can't wait any longer. Those trigger-happy maniacs have a ton of hostages. But sir... Roger that. Over and out.
What is the situation?
Goddamn OCP tells us to stand down till SWAT arrives. That's our situation.
Looks like I'm on my way out.
Not so fast, buddy. Who do you think is gonna clean up this place? I'm not letting you off that easily.
You sound just like my wife.
If that's the case, let's get you patched up. We wouldn't want to get on her bad side.
Lewis, is that supposed to be motivating? Like, you can't die, we need you to be a janitor. Like, what?
There you are, partner.
Lewis?
The hell is going on up there?
Sorry, dude! The police want us to release the hostages! So no hard feelings!
Hey, you can't go in yet. We need to wait for the reinforcements.
Reinforcements have arrived.
I knew you'd say something like that.
We need to find another way. It is too dangerous to cross.
For me. But you can take the heat. Go, I'll figure something out. Besides, you could do with a head start. Go on.
I've got a signet ring. How much do you think I can get for it?
Is it gold?
It was taken off someone famous. Just look at him. He looks kind of familiar.
Guys, we've got company. Anyone expecting a silver freak?
Drop it, scum.
Just look who it is!
You know, seeing this in action makes me feel like Fallout took a lot of inspiration from its UI from like RoboCop. Like this feels like real-time VATS.
Kinda, yeah. And yeah, it is of course pretty faithful to the film as well. And here comes the music. They just went all out with, here's some fucking RoboCop, have fun.
You know, not a bad way to start this game. Oh man. Yep, there's the that's a faithful level of gore. Jesus.
And of course he does the twirl.
You know, all good cops gotta do that.
Well, good RoboCops anyway.
So what was that? Like press left trigger to investigate?
Yeah, the left trigger, when you hold it, it activates RoboVision, which lets you kinda like investigate stuff like points of interest in the world.
Okay.
Holding it also like puts you in that aiming mode where you paint the targets and you get the scan lines. And I'll just backtrack here a little bit because there is a side objective in most of these missions, which is to collect crime evidence. So there we got some nuke, which of course is the drug from RoboCop 2. This game takes place after RoboCop 2, so nuke is a plot point carried over from there. Also I did some more exploration, but there was nothing, so I just got that out. So let's just make our way to the elevator.
Man, the torch heads really did a number to the building.
Worried about the weight limit?
Lewis, you're here.
We need to get these elevators back online. The service box is in the basement.
Let me.
I doubt you had time between all the heroics, but I got a keycard from the janitor. It's good to do some real street work from time to time, you know? After you. They sabotage the elevators and staircase too. They obviously don't want to be disturbed.
Okay, so here in a bit I'll just have a look at our... That's the wrong button. There we go. Yeah, we got our objectives here. We can see the main objective on the top there. Nothing too unusual about that. And we also have to collect 750 crime evidences because apparently they didn't... This game was made in Poland. I don't think they had any like native English speakers on the team.
Ah.
Also, you saw the big old robo skill tree there, as well as all kinds of other stuff we'll be getting into. This is not just a RoboCop themed shooter, there is this quite a bit more than that.
Well, this is an FPS made in the year 2023. Gotta have a skill tree.
Still here.
But yeah, the game is informing us that we can heal ourselves with these OCP recovery charges, which we will shove into some compartment that RoboCop has.
How convenient.
My hands are shaking.
And of course we gotta have some breaching.
Gotta shoot the guy. Oh, there's an animation for it too.
There's an achievement for it.
Excellent.
I got it maybe 5 seconds after the shooting started on my first playthrough.
I mean, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, also I should mention that they did actually get Peter Weller to voice RoboCop, the original actor from the films.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, the first 2 films anyway. But we won't get into RoboCop 3. I think most of us would just prefer to forget RoboCop 3 in general. Anything else? I guess not. Hold on, Lewis. I am checking for crime evidence. We must find evidence that crime has taken place.
Not for nothing, RoboCop, but I feel like your hard drive has tons of it just by looking around here.
Yeah. But you gotta give the player something to collect. And yes, the game is telling us that we can deal a powerful robo punch, but we have done that already. We can also throw these guys.
Jesus!
Yeah, he just launches him.
With enough force to explode that other dude's junk. Holy shit. At least I think that's what exploded.
Deal with it. Sorry, what?
I think that's what happened. Like, you threw the guy so hard into the other guy's crotch that, the crotch exploded?
Yeah, something like that.
I did not expect such a big crowd.
Ooh, we found incriminating documents. mycrimes.txt.
Guys, you're supposed to leave that at home. Don't bring it with you.
A lot of these little nooks and crannies don't have anything in them, but there's some nice detail. I like the detail they put in the environments in general.
Yeah, the environment artist had a field day just working on this. I can tell.
And of course, they also use Unreal Engine 5, so they can use like lumen, global illumination, and reflections, and nanite geometry, and all that stuff. So yeah, this game can look pretty nice at times. And Lewis doesn't care about getting blown up.
Okay, I was about to ask, is there friendly fire in this? Or are your buddies just invincible?
Yeah, they're invincible when we even have buddies in general, because most of the time we will be working alone. Yes, I will check it out, but first I will need to find some crime evidence. I will not find any crime evidence, but I will try. Get out of here. Yeah, the graffiti repeats itself quite a bit, but that's fine. I don't think the torch heads are particularly clever. We best. They sure do. But we got an AK, so everything is fine. Also, this stops skeletons from fighting graffiti on the wall here.
Did you turn it on?
Yeah, but there's a problem, so we gotta investigate with our RoboVision.
I am detecting a short circuit. We need to isolate the cables.
I think I've got something just for that.
You are very resourceful.
Thanks, but I'd say it was a team effort.
Sure, we'll go with that.
One in the studio. It's on the 30th floor.
So, our friends in blue finally decided to join our glamorous show. I'm afraid you're too late for my autograph.
Chopper's ready.
I've got to go. But the party goes on. Guys, make sure you provide all our guests with a decent amount of amusement, so don't skimp on the nuke. See ya.
What a freaking psycho. We need to be quick before they kill anyone else. I know that look, Murphy. You saw something, didn't you?
We are here to enforce the law, Lewis. Let us stay focused.
Right. Just keep in mind that I'm here if you need me, partner.
Slime bags detected.
Just look at that, boys! The police dog and its bitch!
Not sure which one is which.
You're gonna take that back.
It would have been funny if you lost like 1 HP when they shot you in the cutscene.
That would be a pretty good gag.
Yeah, sadly it didn't. I checked. Okay, so before we head over there, let's just... Ooh, CRT monitors. I shall connect my ZX Spectrum to this.
Oh man, you're gonna murder someone with that thing. Those are fucking heavy.
Yeah, unfortunately my aim is a little bit off, so we have to use the AK instead. The AK is not really one of my favorite, one of these side weapons. Actually, that's something I should explain. Of course, our main weapon is the Auto 9, the almighty hand cannon that we have. And that has unlimited ammo, but at the start of the game it's not very powerful, so we kinda have to use more of these other weapons like the micro SMG and the AK.
Okay.
Which have limited ammo. This man has a welding mask, so his face is bulletproof. Can you fly, Bobby?
Ooh.
Yeah, the destruction in the environment as well is kinda well done, I think. Like all this stuff just blowing up when we have the firefight there. We can also see like one of those planters just kinda shatter and just drop a whole bunch of like these particles onto the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Like chunks of dirt. Unfortunately, it all fades away quite fast, so you can't really admire it all that much.
Just as well. Probably better for the game's performance.
Yeah, also I missed like 200 points worth of crime evidence back there, but never mind. I'm not entirely sure. I don't think welding masks are supposed to protect you from bullets.
No, as far as I understand, welding masks are more to just like protect your eyes from the intense light.
Yeah, that's the intended purpose. Yeah, I have not been shot while wearing a welding mask, or in general, but especially not while wearing a welding mask, so who knows, maybe it does protect you from getting shot in the head. Video games wouldn't lie to me. And nothing else here. Just kinda admiring the environmental design. Raspberry jam.
Almost there.
Boss or not? We'll find out, I guess. Yeah, so hostage situations are a mechanic that shows up occasionally. For some reason, these ones in the opening mission are by far the hardest.
That seems weird.
Because they go straight for the hostages, as you can see there. Also, I didn't get that guy, so here I'm panicking. Like, oh shit. But we got them all.
Thank God you've come. This lady really needs to see a doctor.
Murphy, these people need help. Why don't you go ahead? I'll stay with them.
Right.
This is Lewis. We have rescued 3 hostages, one with a gunshot wound to the abdomen. Requesting urgent medical assistance. Over.
Yeah, in the later hostage situations after this mission, the enemies will usually just go for you. I don't know if they ever actually go for the hostages in those I can't speak today, or if I just kill them too fast.
That seems really weird that the first one goes for the instant fail condition.
I mean, it's not instant fail, you just, like, lose some bonus XP, so whatever.
Ah, okay.
I am searching for crime evidence. I also like how they often put, like, paint cans next to explosives, so you get these huge color explosions.
That is pretty visually impressive. The drywall explosions are really cool too.
Yeah. There's a lot of cool stuff in here. I was actually kind of talking over it, but you would have heard a chime when we picked up the last bit of evidence there. That means we have completed the side objective.
Oh, okay.
So we can still collect evidence, but it doesn't really have, well, much of a purpose. Although I think if you collect enough, it means you can kind of skip that objective in some of the later missions. I'm not entirely sure how that works. Because in some missions some chapters I should say, it's like the police work objective is like instantly completed when I start, because I have so much crime evidence already.
Okay, so you basically just have to meet a certain threshold rather than collecting all of it.
Yeah, it's 750 in this, and it's like the highest you need to find is say 1500, which sounds like a lot, but it really isn't. Yeah, I was about to say, one slight complaint I do have is that these guys may take a little bit too many hits to the body. And they don't really react to getting shot in the body that much. Of course, we can just shoot them in the head instead. I guess nuke is a hell of a drug.
Yeah? Yeah, he really doesn't give a shit about all those body shots.
Also, that guy did fall over the railing, but I kind of missed it. But don't worry, we will see that later. Because anytime there is a railing and a guy shot next to it, they just fall over it. Because of course, why wouldn't they?
Just like Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, so while obviously this game is not like a AAA masterpiece, it's just delightful, I think. It's just fun to play and just mess around with all the environmental destruction, all that stuff. And the shooting is just like, it's nothing special necessarily, but it gets the job done. Also, Wake Up and Shine is apparently the ad or whatever they were filming here, starring Jess Perkins and Jerry Jenkins. Jess Perkins, of course, was the co-host of Media Break in the first two films, and Jerry Jenkins is a character we'll be meeting later.
I can definitely see what you mean when you say this game's a love letter to fans of the movies.
Yeah, nothing else here, so might as well just head up the stairs. Don't need the AK now. There's some minor stuff in that room, but nothing important. So let's just press on.
Darling, could you get the napkins from the cupboard? Sure thing, Mom. What are we having? It's a surprise. Little man, have you washed your hands?
Do I really have to? I wasn't playing in the dirt.
Of course you do. No more discussion.
Darn. What about Dad? Is he gonna be back for dinner?
Well, depending on when this conversation took place, maybe not.
Yeah.
Alex, what do you think about the color of this dress? I'm not sure if I like the pattern. James really looks up to you. He said in school that he wants to be a police officer just like his dad.
For some reason, I don't think he wants to anymore. Just a guess.
Yeah, that's kind of an uncomfortable topic.
And speaking of uncomfortable, this is a really hard hostage situation because there's like a million guys. Including one with the helmet. We can shoot the helmets off, which is neat.
No sudden moves, cop! I'm not dying here! Get me another one of those choppers, like the one that took Soot! You hear me?
You work so hard, honey. Why don't you take some leave? We all could use a little break from this reality, don't you think?
Wakey wakey! I'm talking to you, Shiny! Stand back from that door, or I'll shoot her! I swear to nuke!
I don't know what I would do if I ever lost you.
You got 3 seconds! 3!
Our family is the only thing I need to be happy.
2! Are you fucking deaf?
Promise me, we will stay like this forever.
1! Last chance, weirdo!
I love you so much, Alex. You okay there, Murphy?
What does it want? Get it away from me!
I am sorry.
Can't you see? It's unstable!
Ma'am, please, calm down. It's been a very tough evening, and I assure you that everyone wants to be back home with their families. Though for some of us, the night has just begun.